Hello, Evolution family. Welcome to the first Zoom call of the month of March 2025. I have Monica from Disney with us today.
Hi, everybody. Good evening.
So today is March the 4th. Again, it's March 4th, 2025. Thank you for joining the Evolution family US Zoom call of the week. I am here with Monica Hopkins from Disney, who kind of a good news, bad news situation. She just told me that she got fired as my BDM. And then she became one of the bosses over there. So we have a new BDM that'll be coming in when she hires them. She has been elevated to a management position. So congratulations
Thank you.
on your recent promotion.
Thank you.
We have your phone number, so we won't be letting you get away too far.
Absolutely. You know how to reach me.
I do know how to reach you. I know where you live. So Disney is getting ready to celebrate its 70th anniversary. What are the big plans for Disney?
So we should have Reggie in here for this.
Reggie just went to a big Disney.
It's
Here
Reggie.
he is. Hello, everyone.
So let's talk about Disneyland's 70th anniversary. So the theme is happy because when you go to Disneyland, that's how we're hoping you all feel when you go in there and your clients go there. So we're celebrating 7 decades. The official kickoff is May 16th of this year. That will be the official date that we are actually kicking off the happy theme. There's going to be some new shows. There'll be a new parade, nighttime parade, and a new show in Disneyland, and then the same also in Grand California. So there's going to be a lot of things going on, a lot of new merchandise, a lot of new food. There's going to be a special tribute to Walt that's going to be starting in July, and that's the animatronics where Walt actually kind of comes to life, and your clients can go and get a history lesson on Disney.
So besides Disneyland, you guys have all these amazing cruise ships and everything. So you've got your 70th, but you've also got some new cruise ships coming on board?
So by the year 2031, you guys are going to have 13 ships. So we currently have, oh my gosh, 6 in the fleet. We just had the Treasure launch at the end of December. We have Destiny coming end of this year. And then on its heels, we have Adventure coming, Disney Adventure. So the Disney Destiny is going to be based out of Fort Lauderdale. She is the sister to the Treasure and the Wish. Pretty much the same layout, a couple of different venues. You're going to see some fun adult venues, the Cask and Cannon, the Sanctum, which is based on Doctor Strange. There's going to be a new dining venue. So we'll have the Lion King, it's the Pride Lands. So that'll be kind of a show, a dinner show based on the Lion King. We'll have a Haunted Mansion parlor on there. Still great service that everybody's accustomed to with Disney, great food, Broadway style entertainment, just a little different flair. Each ship has its own theme. This one will be heroes and villains. So there'll be more characters on board than any other ship. Can't tell you if they're going to be heroes or villains. There'll be a mix of both. And then of course, as you enter in the Grand Hall, I don't know if you guys, probably not all of you have cruised, but as your clients enter in the Grand Hall, which is where they're going to enter on the ship, it's a big hall. There's always a statue that the ship is kind of themed after. And since it's heroes and villains, you're going to see Wakanda in there. So it'll be T'Challa, who is the character, the statue in the center. And then as your guests come on board, they're announced, which is kind of fun. So same staterooms as the Wish and the Treasure, same layout. Moving over to the Adventure, so Disney Adventure coming at the end of this year. She's going to sail out of Singapore. We have a 5-year contract. She'll be based in Asia. The language, the number 1 language on board will actually be English, which was a little shocking. Secondary language will be Mandarin. It is a big one. You guys are already selling a ship very similar from another brand that has 7 neighborhoods. It is the same layout. Just think Disney top to bottom, west to east or east to west, that it's Disney-fied. Everything from the top to the bottom, if you're looking up, is going to have something Disney. So for instance, in the ceiling in the Grand Hall, there's there's gonna be, the princesses on the new ship. So on this huge ship, it's 208,000 gross tons, biggest ship Disney's ever bought. We actually bought this ship it was half made during COVID. And then the company that had it decided they didn't want it anymore, so we came in and bought it. And so, we have Disney-fied it, and it is going to be fabulous. There is going to be a roller coaster on board. There's gonna be kind of like a mini amusement park. There'll be some rides. I can't even do it justice. You'll have to just wait until all the renderings are out, but you guys go online to disneytravelagents.com and definitely take a peek at it, or Google, Disney Adventure. So based out of Singapore for 5 years, and where does she go? Nowhere. She sails out of Singapore and does all days at sea. And she is sold out for the first 3 weeks.
Really?
I'm serious.
Cruise to nowhere.
Cruise to nowhere.
Wow.
But if you're going to Singapore and you have clients that want to go to the parks over there, Hong Kong, Shanghai, a lot of them are adding it on. And you guys know, we have a lot of Disney files out there that love to cruise on the newest ships. So they will make the trek over there and they will go see the ship.
Well, I mean, it just makes sense if you're gonna go on a Disney cruise out of Port Canaveral. I mean, Orlando is $100 cab ride.
Right.
I think it's 60 miles.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I've done it several times where you know, we just take it, we jump in a taxi and go out there. But I mean, you could spend 2 days at Disney World and then, or longer, and then go out and go on your cruise.
Right.
So I don't know, are you getting are the agents really thinking about booking, you know, both components together?
So if you're not, please do think about doing that. If you have clients that love the parks, something a little different is to actually sell them on a cruise. You can do the pre and post. If you've got people that have gone to the parks and are looking for something else to do Disney, send them on a cruise. Combine the land and sea, more commission, more money in your pocket, more sales.
What about combining LA? What's the
So the Wonder out of San Diego.
Wonder out of San Diego?
Yeah, and also I'm gonna put a plug in here for Adventures by Disney. We do a lot of what we call weekend getaways that you can tack onto a cruise.
Okay.
So for instance, if they're coming into San Diego and they're going on the Disney Wonder, you guys can sell a 2 or 3 night pre or post through Adventures by Disney. And we will take them, it's guided, and we will take them to the highlights. The accommodations are included, the guides included, so they'll get a really in-depth look at San Diego. It's the same in Europe. If you've got clients that are going over to sail in Europe, and Adventures by Disney for your post, you can add on London, Barcelona, and we'll take care of it and package it all together.
And the thing is too, is that, you know, very much like Orlando, like Orlando, you know, Southern California, from LAX to Disneyland is about 30 miles, 35 miles. From Disneyland to San Diego is it's about 80 miles. It's right around 80 miles straight down I-5.
Right.
And so it would be very easy to, and then flying home out of San Diego's got great air service. So flying out of San Diego or vice versa, go to San Diego, do the cruise, come back, go out to LA. I mean, it's very doable. If you get that with Disney Ventures and you package it all together, you're probably even gonna end up with a better pricing structure.
Exactly.
So higher commission, better price.
Exactly. Always
So-
upsell if you can. That's what I always say.
Can you get Disney Air with the Disney Adventure, and is that commissionable?
So not commissionable, I don't believe. I'll double check on that, but usually it's not.
Okay.
It counts.
Do you have contract
in a
rates?
roundabout way. Yeah, we've contracted. It's publish share. It's no different
Oh,
than
okay,
what you
okay.
guys are buying if you're going to a public site. It's the same. So you might as
Okay.
well buy it through Disney and let us be responsible for it. So.
Okay. So besides the Disney ships, I remember being in Europe and is it AMA Waterways that you guys partner with?
Mhm,
There was a Disney cruise on an AMA ship
mhm,
that kind of shadowed where we were going,
exactly.
which was very odd because it was all Disney.
Yeah.
And we were on another AMA ship. But it was pretty cool. No kids on our cruise, total families and kids on theirs.
Correct.
So tell me about tell me about that kind of program.
So on Adventures by Disney, we do charter ships. So we'll do what we call family river cruising. This is more of a luxury product. We own the ship more or less. It's not what you think when you hear the word Adventures by Disney. It's not characters running around. It's a little bit more of an upscale travel and a little bit of pixie dusting is what we call it. So we'll add in a little bit of flair here and there with Disney. It could be scavenger hunt for the kids. It could be some pixie dusting on the doors, but it's not like you're immersed in Disney. It's an actual true vacation in Europe on a river cruise. We are one of the few, if not the only one that takes children 5 and up because we charter the ship. And then the best part of an Adventure by Disney river cruise are our adventure guides. This is our highest rated product for a reason in the entire portfolio. The service that our adventure guides give your clients when they come on board is bar none the best across the industry when it comes to river cruising for families.
Well, and on a river cruise with the Amish ships, you're talking between 110 and 135
Exactly.
passengers.
Exactly.
I think the largest might be 160,
Maybe 160.
but you're talking about a relatively low count. And with the way that the Ama Waterway ships are designed, you know, you've got that downstairs, you've got your dining area, but upstairs you've got that living room,
Mhm.
bar kind of family space, and then up on the top deck, if you're going during the summertime, it's amazing
Yeah.
to sit up on the top of the riverboat and just watch, you know, the world go by.
Yeah, and then remember also that because we are a family brand on a river cruise, that a lot of the excursions are geared sometimes for adults, sometimes for kids, sometimes for
And
both,
they're included.
and they're included.
They're all included.
So we are definitely geared for families when it comes to river cruising. And Ama's a great brand. You guys, they're an
Ama's a-
award-winning brand. They're
Ama's
one of the best river cruises out there.
They're very good, and
Yeah.
they're local, they're here in Southern California.
Yeah, yeah.
They were started out of, Brendan Tours.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan Tours
Brendan
and Gary,
Tours.
the family that when they sold Brendan, they started on.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're local family, good people.
Yeah.
So it's a great brand, guys, and we've got a lot of experience with them.
And I'm gonna put a plug in here if I can for you guys. So we have a special promotion. It's up to $500 off per person. If you guys have anybody looking for a river cruise, and I believe that's available up until mid-April, you can book that for any departure next year.
You've also got a promotion where you do it 50% off of the deposit or 50% deposit till March 14th.
Yeah, so
Talk
on
about that a
Disney,
little.
on Disney Cruise Line, if you've got anybody that's looking to cruise, we have a 50% reduced deposit up until March 14th. So it's coming up here shortly. We've got about another week, and then that promotion's gonna go away. So they'll pay 50% of the deposit. The rest of the deposit is due at final payment. You can't beat that, so.
So where does a Disney cruise price stack up against your? I mean, Disney's a bit more elevated than, let's say, your Royal Princess.
So Disney Cruise is considered premium.
Right. Oh, so you'd be what, in the Holland America?
So we'd be more like Holland
Azamara?
Celebrity, not quite Azamara,
Okay,
we're
so-
up
okay.
there, yeah,
Holland America Celebrity.
yeah.
So
But-
what's your price point?
So per person, it depends, depending on where you're going out of and how long. Actually, we're not far off from some of my biggest family competitors because we are considered a little bit more all-inclusive. But when you add in everything else they charge, it's about equal. So I would say around Holland, like it's premium, kind of like in.
Okay, give
Holland
me a
Celebrity.
price point, average price point.
For family of
3,500?
4
4,000 a person?
4 to 5, maybe a little higher depending on.
And what about third and fourth in the cabin, the kids?
No, that's inclusive of, so depending on how long you go, I would say the average is anywhere between 5 and 8. It depends.
5 and 8 for a family of
For a family
4
of 4
on a week-long cruise.
on a not, it could be a week,
5-day?
could be a 4 or 5, depending on demand. Supply and demand is what determines.
What
price.
is the busiest cruising time for Disney?
Spring break and summer, hands down.
So when is the best pricing structure?
February, September, October.
And what would you say that the price differential would be? 20%, 10%, 15%?
20%.
So
Somewhere in there.
4 to 5 would be 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're going in September, October?
Yeah.
Guys, first of all, if you're in the Caribbean, you don't want to be down there during the summertime. Number one,
too
it's
hot.
hot, muggy, and it's terrible, as you guys that are that area know. And you've got the hurricanes that you have to deal with. So September late,
Late.
still a little warm, a little muggy. October, beautiful.
Mm.
It's one of my favorite times of year to be in the Caribbean, guys. October's fabulous. And you said February?
Now, yeah, the kids are in school. Now we are a brand, a family brand from ages 3 to 9. That's our sweet spot. So the 3-year-olds aren't in school, but I can tell you
No,
guys.
but somebody's gonna, for a family vacation like that, they're gonna pull them out of school.
Exactly. So, and also remember the regional ships like Galveston, it's the price point right now it's low.
How low?
It's probably $1,000 lower, 1,000.
2 to 3?
It's lower. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so look at Galveston, guys.
Yep. The Magic out of Galveston. So I've been doing ship tours down there for the last month. And
Magic used to be here originally, wasn't it?
It might have been in
Might
San
have.
Diego. So, yeah.
What else do you have to tell us about the Mouse House?
Oh my gosh, let me go through the products here. So we covered Disney Cruise, Walt Disney World. We got a lot of things happening. We got a lot of new rides that are coming in the next year. So just stay tuned on that. We got a whole new world coming to Walt Disney World. Disneyland's gonna have its 3rd park eventually here soon. The big news is cruise though, you guys, because cruising is hot. Super hot. And we've got 7 more ships coming and we're gonna have a lot of capacity. So
Epcot opened in 74.
yes, I believe so.
I was there the year it opened. I graduated from high school in 74. So, and we just had our 50-year reunion. So you just had 50 years at Epcot too now.
Yeah, it's coming.
Gee, Christmas.
Disney loves their numbers. They love to celebrate anything. So,
Well,
I mean, you know,
yeah.
yeah. So,
Well, obviously it's a great brand. Got any movies coming out?
so I'm trying to think of what's coming out. Moana 2 was, I think, just released. So I'm sure there's more coming. Trust me on that.
All right. Amanda, you got anybody asking any questions?
Yeah, we do have some questions. The first question is, how do you book Adventures by Disney?
You need to call. So it's not an automated product yet, but you need to just pick up the phone and call. There is a number on DisneyTravelAgents.com, and you guys can go ahead and talk to a vacationista. They'll take care of everything for you.
Somebody will probably put that in the, I'm sure somebody will probably put that in the chat area.
Perfect. Next question is, are Disney cruises going to be available from New York again or in the future?
Stay tuned on that.
Okay. Next question, can travel agents sell to military personnel with
Yeah.
military discounts? And if so, how?
Yes, you can. There's a military rate you guys should have access to.
Is there a military and first responder rate or is
Yeah.
it just military?
It's it's military as far as I know, but let me double check on that.
Okay.
Do we have to call in for TA rates?
Do you have a TA rate?
We do.
Really?
I just had a bunch of your people on the Magic
All
and
right.
Ghost, and I ran into them when I was on the ship.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. So on DisneyTravelAgents.com under training and benefits, once you guys do your College of Knowledge and you do your assessment, don't forget to do that 2025 assessment. It'll unlock your benefits and you should be able to find it's by product. There's a link. It'll take you into Disney Cruise Line and it should show you what's available.
Do qualified travel agents still get a day pass?
Yes.
So it's one pass, right?
Yep.
Is it one pass per year or one pass?
It's 1 pass per year, up to 7 days.
Really?
I believe, yep.
1 park, 2 parks?
I need to go back in and look.
So if you guys want to Disney, you have to do the training though, right?
Yeah, you have to do the training.
And it's in the travelagent.com? Okay.
Okay, Mark Krebs has his hand raised, so we'll go ahead and unmute him.
Mark.
Ron, hey Monica, congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you.
I just actually had clients get off the Wish last Friday and they absolutely loved it. It was their first trip to anything Disney and their first cruise ever. So thank you guys for making it extra special for them, first of all. Monica, are we ever going to be able to get a print connection to be able to use as a tool to our clients?
Yeah, so we're working on that for you guys. There's a little bit of a disconnect for some reason with print connections. So if you could just stay tuned on that, I'll add that to the list to hammer out.
Okay, he
Okay,
has a long list for me.
but it's,
Yeah, I'm sure.
if you could send me an email, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Just letting me know you, okay, thank you.
Yep. I've got your email.
Okay,
All right. Thanks, Monica.
Thanks, Mark.
thanks.
Perfect. Next question is, will more TA rates be coming out for cruises?
So.
Will you not be selling any cabin?
Yeah, so the reason we didn't have so many TA rates is because we were sold out, but as we get more ships, I probably plan on there being more TA rates. Definitely, I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. Alaska next year, we have a ship that leaves on a Tuesday. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of TA rates on that one,
Really?
Yeah.
Out of where?
out of Seattle,
7-day round trip?
7-day round trip,
Out of Seattle?
yeah,
On a Tuesday?
on a Tuesday.
That's a weird
And that's
day.
why, so there's my plug if you're looking to go. So,
Why Tuesday?
birthing order, I guess. Yeah, and we have 2 ships up there.
Well, at the parks.
In the parks.
The fjords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Next question is, will we have any in-person events for travel agents of Archer coming up?
We have something, don't we? A city?
Well, Philadelphia.
Are
Philadelphia.
you going to Philadelphia?
I'm gonna go to Philadelphia.
Or your replacement?
I'll probably go.
So
but-
when is that? That's March
March
what?
29th,
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
at the Doubletree.
What day is March 29th?
Saturday. Doubletree Hotel,
No,
Philadelphia Airport.
oh, March 29th.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I will be in Philadelphia on March 29th, but I will make sure whoever's incoming talks to you guys about planning.
I will be in Philadelphia
Yeah.
March 29th. I will be joining you.
Okay, we'll be there.
Are we able to get access to your digital marketing hub?
Oh, it's the same thing, Print Connection and Digital Marketing Hub. So you guys stay tuned on that because it's all together. Print Connection,
Sorry.
so stay tuned on that. So some of you guys, I think you get into copyright. I'm not 100% sure, but we were having some issues connecting the two. So stay tuned. It's on the list.
Perfect.
By the way, we're just announcing today that Jody Wareski is sponsoring. There'll be a flyer that's coming out for March the 29th in the Philadelphia airport area. There is going to be a training and recruiting session. We've got several suppliers there. I will be there. Monica's going to be there. Sandals is going to be there. So anybody that's in and around the Central East Coast, Philadelphia, DC area, join us. It's is it free?
It's free.
It's free,
And you get free lunch.
and you get a free lunch.
There is such a thing as a free lunch.
There is a free lunch, and so if you guys are going to be around, you know, make sure you make it down there.
Perfect. And we'll send that out tomorrow morning. That invite to everyone.
Perfect.
Okay. Will we be able to put our logos on Disney flyers eventually or no?
Well, let me tell you guys, absolutely not. There is nobody that's more trademark oriented than the Walt Disney Company and their sub brands. They do not allow any kind of trademark infringement or trademark sharing with anybody that's in the travel industry. However, we will be coming up with some flyers and programs where we will be able to produce them under our, I can't really talk about it because we got to get the legal beagles at Disney. Oh, the pillow's coming. So we're working on something which will give it'll give us some stature. Let me put it to you that way.
if you guys have, if you're looking online, for instance, and there is a flyer that is editable, you can put your name in there, just no logo.
You can't put the Archer logo. And you can't put your own business logo.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
can just be your name, your business name, your address and phone number.
Guys, let me tell you why that is the way that is. Because as travel agents, and I know a lot of times now they use travel consultant or travel advisor, but in reality, you are still considered what is legally known as a travel agent. You are literally an agent for Disney. You are not representing yourself. You're not representing Archer. When you sell to your client, you are representing Disney. So legally, they keep very strict control on that, which is why we always get these nasty emails about somebody putting a logo on something or using trademarked pictures that they can't use. So you have to be careful of that. Because what is it? The mouse police?
Yes.
They actually call them the mouse
Yes,
police.
it's the mouse police.
They have the mouse police out there looking for trademark infringement.
Yeah.
So then you get a nasty email from somebody in our office. Well, not nasty, but direct,
Or a call from Monica.
or a call from Monica.
Perfect. I'm not seeing. Someone said they had an idea, but you already answered the question about the Alaska cruise, right? Yes.
Anybody that has ideas, send them directly to me. I don't want to do ideas on an open forum,
Mhm.
because then wildfire happens. Amanda, we're gonna take 2 more questions. We're keeping this short because we know this is gonna get recorded, and we want as many people to stay on and see the whole thing as possible, because there's a ton of information that Monica shared with us. So
Perfect.
I'll take 2 more questions.
Okay. Next question is, can we use Disney pictures from their social media?
Yes, from there. If it's a Disney social media site or our YouTube, yes, absolutely. Or our images in copyright, you absolutely can use them. You don't need approval.
What about their own Facebook page?
They can share onto their own Facebook page. If
Okay,
it's from
or what if
Disney,
they have their
yeah,
own business page?
that too. Yeah.
Their own business page may have their own logo on it.
It's okay. If it's Disney, if it's Disney,
Okay, say that louder.
if it's from Disney, if it's from one of my sites for you guys, Instagram, Facebook, and we're posting something, you can share it on your business page, on your personal site. Absolutely. We just can't change anything or the mouse.
You can't
Please,
change
well,
anything on the promotion or the
Exactly.
ad copy itself.
Exactly. But if it's from, Evolution Travel, Denise, you can post it.
Okay,
You
cool,
can't change anything that's already there.
perfect. Last question.
I feel like we answered this question already, but I feel like we really need to get it into the agent's head. Can we watermark the photos with our logo and website?
Absolutely not.
No,
You cannot,
not alter it.
you can alter, yeah, by doing that, you're actually taking possession of that legally. You cannot do that. That's trademark infringement.
Correct.
Okay, we already answered that. I'll take 1 more.
Okay, Brian Groff has his hand raised. Would we like to do this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, unmuting you, Brian.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, by the way, Monica, on the promotion. That's exciting.
Oh, Monica.
Super exciting. So I know somebody talked about the military discounts, but is the military discounts, 1, commissionable, and 2, how do we, is it shades of green that we can book? And is that commissionable, or so no shades of green?
No shades of green. Correct.
Okay.
How about this? I'll send you the parameters around military if you can push it.
Okay.
Because it gets a little clear as muddled on things they can and can't.
So we'll get that posted to Travel Cafe.
Yeah. That, because I'm
Right.
military now, so it's under my wheelhouse. So
Okay.
I'll send it over if that helps. Brian.
Okay, good.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us on the first Zoom call of March. We appreciate you guys. Live well and prosper. I saw somebody with the Spock. I saw the Spock. Yeah, I'm Star Wars. I go way back. I'm old. But thank you for coming
Oh my
in.
gosh. Thank you for having
We
me.
appreciate you coming
Yeah.
in.
It's great to see you guys. See all of your faces, all your happy faces out there. So
All right. Everybody have a great rest of your week, and we will talk to you soon.